along, citizen. Protect and serve. Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony.
alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Alan, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the recon team. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Are you upset that I'm staying?
Maybe. Got enough trouble stomping muties and ferals. I don't need something else to worry about.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
That won't be a problem.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. Now, before I release you to Halen and Reese for your assignments, there's one last order of business. From this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Initiate. This is only a training rank. I'm not permitted to grant ranks any higher than that.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Initiate.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I need you to report to Halen or Reese for your next assignment. Dismissed, soldier.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Reese still giving you the cold shoulder.
I can handle it.
If you could, you'd be the first. Reese bleeds Brotherhood. It's all he cares about. It's his family. It's his whole life. If anything else comes into the picture and gets in the way, he shoves it aside.
Is there something between the two of you?
When I first joined up, Reese is the one who sponsored me. He took me under his wing, showed me the ropes. I thought there was a little more between us, so I asked him if he cared about me that way. He told me the Brotherhood of Steel was all that he cared about, and there was no room for anything else in his life. We never spoke about it again. Look, I need to get back to things. If you're worried about Reese, just keep doing what you're doing. He'll come around soon enough. So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties is the recovery and preservation of technology that was lost when the bombs fell. I have a list of locations that contain artifacts we need you to recover in order to have them cataloged and studied by our scribes. Here, this should cover all the information you'll need to find your first artifact. Good luck, and be careful.
Hey.
All right, out with it. What's your game?
Game? What do you mean?
I can usually size people up at a glance, but you're different. And it's bugging the heck out of me. You're not the military type. You're a loner. So I can't figure out why you're sticking around. You got what you wanted, so why don't you hit the road?
The Brotherhood might be the best chance I'll ever have to find my son.
Well, as far as reasons go, that's a pretty good one. Look, I'm gonna cut you some slack because Dance trusts you. But if you step out of line and put any of my brothers or sisters in danger, I'll make sure you regret it. So, ready for your assignment, hero?
Ready.
Then listen up. Like it or not, one of our most important duties is to keep the Commonwealth clear of the trash. I'm talking about mutants, ghouls, synths. The abominations the damn eggheads caused when they started playing with their toys. This op is simple. I'm gonna send you to a target, and you're gonna terminate everything that calls it home. All the details you need are right here. Don't come back until the job's done.
Time to die. Cluster of ghouls.
I suggest you refrain from inhaling the tainted air here.
So, you finished or what?
Affirmative.
Looks like I got my surprise for the day. Now report to Paladin Dance. He said he had a mission for you. When you're ready for another up, you know where to find me.
Paladin.
Welcome back. I've got another mission. Ready?
Ready.
Outstanding. Over the years, the Brotherhood has sent several recon teams to the Commonwealth. The last squad went in 3 years ago. They never reported back. Officially, they're missing, presumed dead.
Was there a rescue mission?
No. The Brotherhood doesn't have the resources or the manpower to conduct a search like that. Everyone who signs up for a recon mission knows the risks. Our lives depend on our training and on each other. But if a team is lost, we honor those who give their lives in the line of duty. We have a responsibility to find out what happened to them, if we can.
All right. I'll see to it.
Their insertion point was in the hills near Malden. If you want to pick up their trail from the beginning, you should start there. Monitor your radio for distress signals. All recon teams are issued distress pulsers that put out a short-range homing beacon. If you can acquire a signal, you should be able to trace it to its source.
Nice.
Intel file obtained.
scabbing out there and leave no drawer unopened and no shelf hanging. If the load gets to be too heavy, bring a pack mule with you. I'm having some savvy slicksters have learned how to kit up scrap to keep the rides fine-tuned. I've learned how to finally scab one of those old cars that are still hot, busted robots, turrets down to the last screw. If you come across one of these thrifty cats, send them my way, will ya? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, more music.
While I'm shining up my walking shoes, I'm gonna walk till I lose my blues. I'm gonna walk away from here. Oh, when the moon comes up and the sun goes down, I'm gonna pack my bag and leave this town. I'm gonna walk away from here. My walking shoes are worn and badly torn. Soles are gone. I tell you it's no fun. My walking shoes, these heels are made of wheels. But I don't care. I'm gonna walk till I lose my blues.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the continent. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Oh, well, my baby's gone. She left today.
Caution, heavy mist anticipated.
Stay safe out there.
Goodbye.
Fused solid. This one too. Wow. What happened here?
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5-1. Bottom, report.
Horse down to 5%!
We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Fire him!
Damn it! Aspen set the self-destruct. Ferris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
Knight Terra Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Someone there! Gonna slaughter your prey!
Great. More distance. Is that all you got, kid? Signed your death warrants.
Buddy, sending SOS.
Excellent. I should be able to resume my duty.
This is Ferris. It's been 2 hours since the Paladin left. My leg. I can't staunch the bleeding. The bullet must have hit an artery. Brandis, if you get this, I hope you made it back to Aslan in time. There was nothing you could do for me. Get to the bunker up north. You'll survive. That's all that matters.
Outpost captured.
Screen. Idiot. Paladin?
Freeze. One more step and I'll blow your damn head off. Who are you? Who sent you? How did you get in here?
Easy, Paladin. I'm with the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood? No, it can't be. They're too far away. They wouldn't send you, would they? Let's say I believe you. How did you find me?
I followed the distress beacons left by your team. Their holotapes led me here.
The others? What happened to them?
They're dead, Paladin. I recovered their tags.
You did? Thank you. This really means a lot to me. I tried to go back for them, you know. There was nothing I could do, not alone, but I'd hoped. You've been through a lot to find me. I should give you something. I've collected a lot over the years. Technology, odds and ends. If you see anything you want, take it.
The Brotherhood needs you, Paladin. It's time you reported in.
I can't. It's been too long. I wouldn't be of any use.
No one knows the Commonwealth better than you. We need your help.
I've been here too long. I'm not myself. Would they still take me?
The Brotherhood will honor the memory of your team. Shouldn't you be the one to tell their story?
Unless I go back, their sacrifices, everything we went through, it'll be forgotten. I can't let that happen. I'll do it. For them. All right, I'll get my things together. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Gonna have to try harder than that.
So you're a coward. I get it.
Outpost captured. Some will set shortly.
Figured you'd show your
Dance.
face again.
You're back.
Ready to
Any
clear
word
out
on
another
patrol?
area?
I've completed my investigation into the missing recon team. Paladin Brandis was the only survivor.
I should have known. Old Codger could live through anything.
I convinced him to return to the Brotherhood.
Well done. It might be some time before he's fit for duty again, but we can use all the help we can get. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
Do you want their holotapes?
Yes, I'll take them. If we make it back, I'll see that the tapes are delivered to their next of kin.
That's all.
All right. I'll prepare a full report based on your investigation. If we make it back, I'll see that the Brotherhood honors their memory. Under the circumstances, there's not much I can offer you for your service. I hope some caps will suffice. This was no easy mission. You've earned my respect, Initiate. Well done.
Hey.
Yes. Please take your components, ma'am.
Hey.
What can I do? Is there something I can help you with?
It's time for you to go.
I wouldn't recommend that course of action, but you're in charge.
Sun will rise momentarily.
You know, your weapons are impressive. Too, we make a formidable team.
Boy! Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Identify yourself. While abiding in the ruler, will not identify yourself. Intruder, identify.
ブオルデモートさん、こんばんは。こっちだとお久しぶりですね、にやり。
あ、どうも、こんばんは、ボルデモートさん。お久しぶりです。
John.
Don't mind my ma. She's always a little bit cranky. Just focus on you and that lovely head of hair. For your hair, I'm thinking highlights.
Sure. Sounds good.
Let's get to it. Just sit in the chair.
Doc.
Radiation poisoning is a common ailment, but we can cure just about anything.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
Let's see what...
ブオルデモートさん、おー、顔周りのそれ、かっこいいですね。
あ、これですか。あー、これ衣装ですね。ボルトテックアーマーだったかな。なんかいろいろこれの派生型が出ててまたなんか最近出てたやつをですねちょっと入れてみたんですけど、なかなかおもろいですね。でいろいろこうなんですかね、パーツによって分かれてるので、いろいろなんていうんですかね、こう着せれたりっていうか着せ替えっていうか
ブオルデモートさん、よくできてますね。
そうなんですよね。すごいですよね。なので、その、リブリーザーの部分は外して、他の部分をつけるとか、そういうこともいろいろできるので、逆にガチガチの全部装備させるっていうのもできるんでですね、まあ結構好みでいろいろ装備が変えれるので、なかなか面白いですね。しかもその 見た目だけじゃなくてちゃんと放射能耐性とかもあるっていうですね。
Intel file obtained.
Something wrong? Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
ブオルデモートさん、そんなパーツごとに取り外し可能なんですか？
あ、そうなんですよ。ジャケットとか今着てますけど、これ着ないバージョンで着なくてもいいですし、着てもいいですし、で色とかもなんかなんかですかね、こう決めれるんですよね。カラーバリエーションも結構あるんですよね。だから面白いですね。
There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Hey. Good boy.
telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place. Wait.
Perfect. Quite a show.
ブオルデモートさん、ナイスショットダブル。
ありがとうございます。だいたいエイムが下手なんですけどね、私。
Go fuck yourself.
なんか冴えるときは冴えますね。うまくこう狙いがつけれるときはつけるんですけど、全然当たらないと当たらないですもんね。
Bitch.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of con all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that would go nowhere. Keep everything.
Still got it.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry?
Keep talking, meathead. Give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off.
Don't give me that crap, Valentine. You know nothing, you got nothing.
Really? I saw him writing your name down in that black book of his. Lousy, cheating partner. Then he struck the name across 3 times. Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes.
Sun will set shortly.
Gotta love the irony of the reverse damsel in distress scenario. Question is, why did our heroine risk life and limb for an old private eye?
I'm tracking a murderer. The bastard who shot my husband. Took my baby. I don't even have a clue who he is or where he's gone.
So, you need a little angel of vengeance, huh? Well, I don't usually go after blood money, but I guess I can make an exception. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. One through here used to be small time.
Intel file obtained.
Neighborhood by bigger place. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around the yard.
ブオルデモートさん、あ、そっか。バレンタインはグールじゃなくて人造人間でしたね。
あ、そうですね。人造人間です。このニック・バレンタインって、あれですよね、海外でそういう人気あるんですよね、コンパニオンの中では。いわゆるまんまステレオタイプの探偵って感じですよね。なんだだからどっか戦ってますね。何者かと戦ってるんですけど。ラットローチがいましたね。
ブオルデモートさん、渋いのが良いですよね。
そうですね。
久しぶりすぎて忘れてました。わら。
いわゆる本当になんかいわゆる探偵ってハードボイルドの探偵って感じですよね。すごい血まみれ、ドッグミートが血まみれ。私のナイフも血まみれですけどね。 何やってんだこの人。
Give me your caps.
Okay, take them.
Get out of my sight.
I'm leaving.
ブオルデモートさん、実はドッグミートはインスティチュートの生物兵器って言われても驚かないですね。
なあ、そうですね、強いですもんね。ひどいな。ドッグミートといえばですね、3のドッグミートですね。ダウンロードコンテンツが入った状態のドッグミートですね。ブロークンスティール。ドッグミートは強いですね。本当に。ドッグミートも強い。何も入ってない状態では弱いんですけどね。すぐ死んじゃうんですけど。
Footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys?
ブオルデモートさん、なんか裏設定とかありそうですよね。
ああ、それありますね。多分おそらくあるでしょうね。ちなみに、ホールアウト4の裏設定といえばプレストン・ガービーですね。彼のモッドではなるんですけど、彼の裏設定が面白いですね。実はエンクレーブの回し物だったっていう話。
Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
Darla, listen to me. You have a home to go back to. You don't want to throw your life away with these thugs?
ブオルデモートさん、それは面白いですね。
そうですね。
実装すればいいのにダブル。
はい、一回ですね、私、それモッド入れてやったことあるんですけど、で、動画もちょっと作ってるんですけど、面白かったですね。ガービーがね、エンクレーブのメンバーで実は上役してたっていう話で、裏設定では結構悪役にされてますね。もちろんそれはあくまでも裏設定なので実際じゃないんですけどね。実際は善人ではあるんですけど。
All right, you get to the count of 10. I still see your face after that. I'm gunning both of you down.
じゃあスキニーマロー君にはですね、ちょっと置き土産をしていきたいですね。ちょっと置き土産。
ブオルデモートさん、エンクレーブっぽくないのが良いですね。
そうなんですよね。なので善人面して実はっていう感じでかなりちょっとね、うまくできてるんですよ。それがすごくねできてて面白かったですね。あれはデスクローをですね、ここは3体ぐらいこの彼に置き土産で。お疲れさん。
モートさん、わらわら。
ああこれ
That's right.
いや面白いですね。結局やっちゃったっていう話なんですけど
ブオルデモートさん、ひでえ、わら。
デスクローの置き土産をやってきました。
小
プレゼント。
松、南さん、こんばんは。
あ、こんばんは、どうも。
プレミア12を見ながらですみませんがよろしくです。
はいはい、よろしくお願いします。デスクローン置き土産ですね。面白かったですね。いつでもどこでもあなたに届けますよって話です。あ、来た。いや、大丈夫かな。
Hey, Valentine.
Ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
あ、来たな。
ロールデモートさん、こんばんはのち。
That's it. Nick.
Ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
ブオルデモートさん、やっぱ、武器、かっこいいですね。
やっぱいいっすね。こう、なんか見とるだけでも全然、なんていうんですかね、こう楽しいですね。で、こう改造していくのがすごい楽しいですね。このね、ラジオから流れるこの音楽を聴きながらガッチャンガッチャン改造するっていうのは。
ブオルデモートさん、10年前のゲームとは思えない。
あ、そうっすね。なんかこのすごいとこがやっぱりこう、まあスカイリムもそうなんですけど、モッドがまだバンバン出てるんで、今でもね、こう全然こう遜色なくプレイできるっていうのはすごいですよね。普通なかなかそうないと思うんですけど、そういうのができるっていうのはすごいですよね。やっぱこうなんですかね、こうメーカーによってはね、もっとダメっていうところも結構あるんですけど、でもなんですかね、このやっぱモッドが発展してると、やっぱそんだけファンのコミュニティが活性化するので、
スキリムに関して言えば本当に毎年愛出してほしいです。ダブル。
本当そうですね。で、そのなんですかね、もうちなみにちょっと話変わりますけど、ジョン・ウィックさんはここで生活してもらってますね。今ね仕事じゃないんで普通にラフな格好してますけど、仕事の時はスーツ着てもらいます。特別仕様の。ここは事務所で、探偵事務所ですね。はい。やっぱね、元みたいなやつがね、発展するとね、やっぱりこのファンのコミュニティが活性化するので、結局ね。結局そのゲームの活性化っていうかね、ファンも増えるんですよ。やってみようかなっていう人が増えるので、結局まあいいことでは、まあメーカーとしてはねちょっと渋い顔すると思うんですけどね、割とね悪いことばっかじゃないと思うんですよね。こうね働いてもらってますんでね。ちょ。何をするのかな。ウェイトするの。やってる。
ブオルデモートさん、結局活性化すれば良いですよね。
そうなんですよね。なので悪い面ばっかじゃないと思うんですよね。まあ確かにね、メーカーがちょっと渋いね顔すると思うんですけど、まあね、ベセスダに関して言えばもう前提のメーカーなんで、ここはまあ問題ないと思うんですよね。で、この女の人は秘書ですね。男性と女性選べるんですけど、前男性選んだんで今度女性選びました。ガンホーハイヤー事務所かな、探偵事務所っていうかな。
小松、南さん、ガンフォーハイヤー事務所に私の環境ではいません。わら。
あ、そうなんですね。あ、そっか、あれか。アップデートしちゃったんですね。確かに。どうですか、うまくいってますか。俺スカイリムの時むっちゃ苦労したもんね。なんか知らんけど大変やったっすね。これなんか手紙来てる。あ、来てるな。これなんだろうこれ。何？儲け話に興味のある方はこの座標で私に会ってください。いや、今はね、いや、やめとこう。今はいい。
小松、南さん、全然はかどっていません。
あ、そうですか。いやー、あれね、アップデートしない設定があるんですよ。どこだったかな、あるファイルを読み取り専用にするといいんですけどね。それ私やってますね。何の表紙でアップデートするかわからないですよね。で、確か Steam を一回起動させてないと、確か FOS 起動させてない状態で FOS 起動させると確か Steam から読み込むんですよね、確か。私ネクサスモッドマネージャー使ってる時そうやったんですよね。だからそれ結構忘れて、あーってこうやって慌てて止める時あるんですけど、あーなんだ、バト持ってきた。あ、マジか。いいのかそれ持ってきて。それ野球おじさんのバットじゃないそれ。もう持ってきてくれたお利口さんだけどさ。
小松、南さん、アップデされてから知りました。
あ、そうですか。あれ結構ね、厄介です。あれ仕組みですよね、あれは。
It's really you. Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got.
ボールデモートさん、バット、わら。
バットを持ってきてもらいました。いきなりどっか駆け出してって。
Happy to do it.
Yeah?
なかなかお利口さんなワンちゃんですね。
Pre-war ruins all the time then, do you? Here. I know an amount.
デスクローをお気味土産にしてきたけどね。とんでもないことなんですよだけど。私のせいじゃないよあれは。
Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at
ち
a
ょっと
time.
ニック・バレンタインのテーマを作らないかんね。
All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat.
最近 AI でフォールアウト4のコンパニオンの曲を作るのが好きで作ってるんですけど、
こんばんは、お邪魔いたします。
こんばんは、どうも。
始まってました。
あ、やってます、今日は、はい。
My husband was murdered. He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just.
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group
ドッグミートがなんか探偵のアシスタントのみたいに普通にいるんですけど向こうに。
What else can you tell me?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team.
普通に。
8IQ さん、今日はすごい格好ですね。
はい、ボルトテックアーマーズ。
Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. It's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family?
ドッグミートが面白すぎる。
Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it.
僕も話を聞くワンみたいな感じで聞いてんでしょうね。あくびしてるけど。緊張あくびかな。
There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head, scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
ケロクってコーンフレークなんて。
No. They never said their names.
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Hey. Good boy.
Didn't want Ellie to hear. I think we should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance? Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick,
新 8IQ さん、ニックいいキャラですよね。
そうですね、ニックはあれですね、海外では人気ありますね、コンパニオンの中では。一番人気あるんじゃないかな。で、プレストン・ガービーは今さっきもちょっと話したんですけど、裏設定ではよく悪役にされてますね、ガービー君は。いや、モッドでもあるんですよね、その裏設定、ガービーの裏設定があるモッドがあって、ガービーめっちゃ悪人ですもんね。実は悪人だったっていう設定なんですけど、俺はよくできてて面白いんですけどね、エンクレーブのね、工作員だったっていう感じ。一瞬で開けるぜ。
Let's take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind. Place seems small to you? I think a guy like Kellogg would think big. Well, that's one way to hide a room.
小松、南さん、パチモンのガービーって見たことないんですがありますか？
ですね、いや、私も見たことないと思います。まだないですね。
Cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand.
あれでしょ、偽物でしょ。ないですね。
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea.
怪しいクレジットカードをね、売る人とはね、何回も遭遇したことあります。
I know this is personal business. You have to face Kellogg on your own. Just say so.
I want you with me.
ロールデモートさん、ランダムイベント的なやつですか？
あ、そうですね。ランダムイベントですね。結構やってるんですけどね、まだ未だに分からなかったとか、初めてのやつとかあったりとか、なんですかね、こう、遭遇したイベントとかあってですね、それがめっちゃおもろいんですよね。なんか、
新 8IQ さん、最近火花さんから聞きましたが見たことないですね。
ああ、偽物あるでしょ、ガービーでしょ。いるんすよ、それ。私はね、会ったことないんですけどね。クレジットカードを売るね、男はね、何回もあるんですよね。 よし。さあドッグミートお利口さんよし。
小松、南さん、あとレアキャラの証人のバーテンダーも一度だけあっただけだな。
あー、あれでしょ、マックでしょ。とんでもないとこでね、開いてる人ですよね。あれ仲間にするモッドがあるんですよね。仲間っていうか入植者して迎えるモッドがあるんですけど、ちゃんと飲食店に配置しないとですね、去っていくって去っていっちゃうんですよね。
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. Kellogg's still out there. We've got to track him, boy. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
よし。
Lots of blood here. Dog meat could track Kellogg if he took a one too. Took out the targeting computer with one bullet. This guy's a crack shot. Bloody bandages. Dog meat can track this. Okay, boy. Let's track him. Looks like this one thought he'd get away. No such luck.
新 8IQ3 お利口すぎるドッグミート。
頭いいっすね。
My pleasure.
もう人間なんじゃないかって思うんですよね。人間か犬に化けてんじゃないかっていうぐらいで賢いですよ。大体犬って人間の3歳ぐらいの知能があるって言いますもんね、大体。それシェパードは賢いからですね、特に研修の中でも賢いですもんね。もともと4のドッグミートってモデルのワンちゃんがいたんですよね。確かスタッフの飼い犬シェパードいたんですよね。リバーっていうシェパードがいたんですけど、それがモデルらしいですよね。写真見たけどやっぱそっくりですね。そっくり。
Somebody didn't want to get snuck up on here. Gwinnett Stout. One of his creature comforts. Okay, boy. Let's track him. Sweet. Candy-ass goo. Hey, not sure who started it, but this traitor never stood a chance.
Alert. Critical signs. Alert. Critical signs.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Another one of his stogies. Nothing I couldn't handle. Bitch. What do you think, boy? Huh? Is this our man? We gotta stick together, pal. At least until we find Kellogg. kid?
Outpost captured.
Is this the place? Huh? Is he in here, boy?
Hankering for melting face? I'm your girl. Come on, come on.
Gotta pick me up if you're feeling love.
Got a hankering for melting face? I'm your girl.
That's how you do it.
Heads up.
I'll see what I can do.
Come on, come on.
Boy! Don't worry, dog meat. Just saying hello.
Check it out. Balance you out.
Heads up.
Go ahead.
That's all.
All right.
小松、南さん、クエスト進めていないとタレットはないですね。
ああ、そうですね。で、なんか塞がってますもんね。いけないですもんね。確か。
Chained on the other side. Nice.
Defenses deactivated.
Last time we met, you were cozying up to the keys in apple cobbler. Your house has been a wreck for 200 years. I don't need a roommate. Leave. Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the common would chew you up like jerky. Pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
ボールデモートさん、ケロッツ、最初は大物って買ったのに、実際は大したことないですよね。
まあそうですね。意外とちょっとかませ役っぽい感じですよね。雰囲気はね、十分あるんですけどね。せっかく強いキャラっていう設定なのに、ちょっと残念ですよね。まあこうなんですかね、こうガチガチのそので結構ねネタにも使われますもんね。名前がケロックでしょ。なのでコーンフレークのねね同じだからそれのネタに使われたりとかするやつね。そういうの面白いですね確かにケロックをケロックに変えるモッドとかありましたね。面白いですね。今でもあるのかちょっと分かんないですけど
ボールデモートさん、笑っちゃうけど、不遇なやつですね。
まあそうですね。割と結構、過去は、悲しい過去もあるんですけどね。まあ、かといってね、まあ正当化できないですけどね。やってることは。まあインスティチュートが汚れ仕事に使ってるまあやつなんでまあインスティチュートにも責任はあるけど、ケロックに勝てない人はここにあるヌカランチャー使ったらいいですよ。ファットマン、ヌカランチャー作って炊き込めばいいですね。
Okay, you made it. I'm just up ahead. The synths are standing down. Let's talk.
ボールデモートさん、ヌカはチートも同然すね。わら。
あ、そうっすね。さあ。
let's, talk.
End of the line, Kellogg. You die, and I get my son back.
You can turn around right now. Go back the way you came. Sean. Now, besides being a bit older than you were expecting, I'm afraid he's not even here. So you see, it is the end of the line. Not the way you imagined.
Then you're gonna take me to him. Right now.
Take you to him. Like I could, even if I wanted to. Don't you get it? Your son, he's in a place nobody can reach. Sean's safe, at home. In the Institute.
The Institute? Well, I'll find him no matter where he is. Nothing will stop me.
God, you're persistent. I give you credit. It's the way a parent should act. The way I'd be acting if I were in your place, I like to think. Even if it is useless. But I think we've been talking long enough. We both know how this has to end. So, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Question is, are you?
샤사츠. 캐럿 뭐 진짜人間ですもんねこれ. ぐるぐるぐるぐるわ首がすごいことになってるんですよこれぐる首がすごいこと
新 8IQ さん一撃必殺で殺してたので透明になるのは知らなかったですね。
あ、ステルスボーイ使います。なんかぐにゃぐにゃ動いてますぐにゃぐにゃぐにゃぐにゃ
ブオルデモートさん秒殺わらわらわらわら
おもろいですねこれ回転こう今ね肩こりの今肩こってるんでケロックさんちょっと私が今施術しておりますねいかんこれまた危ない私が出てきてしまったよしじゃあいただこう
Oh, this tech. You were barely human.
新 8IQ さん死体遊びたまにあります
ちょっとこのあれなんかちょっとこの角度はどうなんすかこれちょっと今ここがちょっとこの部分がちょっと今もろ見えないから見えないですけどちょっとこれちょっと意図したわけじゃないですけどねここの部分がちょっと強調されてたのでちょっと焦りました今思った以上にでかいなと思ってやべえな面白すぎますねまさかの偶然のいや面白かったな
Bingo. Intel file obtained.
これレコーダーでしょこれレコーダーじゃないですかこれレコーダーって書いてあるレコーダーでしょこれをねここに
小松南さんモザイクかけろ
これ映ってるもうシュールすぎんだろこれ本当に危ないすぎやよしこれで OK
Nick.
So, Kellogg wasn't giving us any bull. Your son really is on the inside. Even I don't know where the Institute is. And they built me.
There has to be a way, Nick.
We're in the weeds here. Time to take a step back. Bring in some fresh eyes. Only person I know willing to snoop up the Institute's tail feathers is Piper, the reporter in Diamond City. I say we head her way. Talk this through.
Diamond City it is.
Hey, chin up. I know the night just got darker, but it won't last forever.
かっこいいこと言うね。渋いな。ドッグミートがついてるな。
Dog meat.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
よし。
Taking up with dog meat, huh? You two play nice out there.
ちょっと別れようかな。
Hey.
いや、いいか。
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Taking up with dog meat.
Uh-huh.
ニックはあれなのかな？
Look alive.
Looks like you got something to say.
いいか。
Show me what you got.
Something up?
That was it.
All right then.
まあいいや、とりあえず行こう。
Weather will clear shortly.
People of the Commonwealth.
You're not fooling me. Get lost.
Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of
あんまりでもでかくないですよね、プリドウェンも。そんなにでかくないって。よし、これいいかな。
Hey. Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Taking up with dog.
一回ちょっと分かんないといけない。
Deep into that darkness.
ちょっと一旦分かれないといけないですね、全体的な今度解散する。ニック・バレンタインはこうでいいんじゃない？
Long I stood there. Time to hit the road.
よし、これでニックと行こ
Let's head out.
小松、南さん、初めて見た時は感動ものでした。
う。ああ、今のプリドウェンでしょ。プリドウェンはかっこいいですよね。私見た時はなんか来たなと思ってでっかいと思ったんですけど、慣れたらね、あんま大きく見えないですね。意外と結構ね、なかなかいきなり演出でしたね。これでドッグミートと分かれたので、さあじゃあ行きますか。
Hey there, lady.
Hey, let me ask.
Sure. Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with it.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. It took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. I found time. Of course, when I took up there back, the massive was still pretty fresh in my mind. Sleep. about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. Young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan. No, believe me. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. Took her home, and the mayor dubbed me a hero. Lots of folks said I was responsible, and he wouldn't. Taking up the city was tricky, but I never tried to hide.
You can 4 guys by yourself?
Back then, synths were even more of an unknown. Part of that rescue was keeping from laughing as they climbed over each other to get away.
Was it hard settling in?
Yeah, they didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else did. I ended up being climbing the city but I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not a damn idea. The bomb, you get nicked. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do that. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was a month before I started charging. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective. About then, things finally started feeling normal. It took a long time. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
8IQ さん、いい話をしてるのに、笑。
そうっすね。ものすごいなんかフェラルグールがやってきたので仕方ないですね。街中にも開くんすよね。これ鬱陶しいですけどね。ちょっととりあえずお亡くなりになった方を復活させましょう。意外と不死属性じゃないですよね。さあソロモンソロモン復活してくれよし。あとみんな大丈夫かな。大丈夫そうですね。みんな強すぎますねこれ。
Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains.
小松、南さん、お、パイパー美人だ。
パイパービカモットですね。いや、いろいろビカモットなんですけど、私このビカモットは気に出ますね。
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments.
ガングロになる言葉なくね、きちっとね、動いてます。
Anyone could get a dead brain to sing. It'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Who's this Dr. Amari?
I'll let her give you her life story in person. Let's stay focused. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Look alive.
What? I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
That's terrible. They really just threw you away?
Sure did. It was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes, and something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out. Even good people do crazy things when they're scared.
Sun will rise momentarily.
え、この人頭がないんだけど。え、何？
小松、南さん、便利な銃だ。
あれでしょ、リアニメーターでしょ。便利ですね。復活させることができるんですよね。で、結構バグ対策にも結構なったりするときあるので、スタックした NPC とかですね、こうなんかこううまくこう機能させたりとかすることも場合によっちゃできるので、使い方によってはかなりいいですね。何？敵手？
小松、南さん、へえ。
入れとくとですね、いろいろ結構便利がいいですね。 どうしようかな。ニックは何を装備させようかな。
Hey.
I'm listening.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Hey there.
Brotherhood, Steve. Better stay out of the good neighbor.
Hey there.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs. You big flirt.
Irma.
Here for Amari? She's downstairs.
Dr. Amari?
Yes. Wait, I remember you. H222's contact.
Yes.
Intel files obtained.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully
ロー
familiar.
ルデモートさん、頭おかしいの。
From what I've
して
seen,
至極まっとうですね。笑い。
has a similar architecture.
そうですね。
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an
まあびっくりしたんですよね。唐突も突拍子もないこと言うから、さすがのあれもドクターもびっくりしたんでしょうね。でもホラードの世界自体がもう突拍子もないからですね。もういちいちビビってたらやっていけないでしょうね。
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit.
ちょっとセーブしておきます。
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions? Feeling any different?
A lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, You are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
若い頃は髪の毛が結構。
But we don't know anybody here.
そうそう。
And now with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
ブオルデモートさん、ふさふさ時代。
そうですね。割とまああれだったですね。普通の家庭っていうかだったんでしょうけどね。
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you.
恨みも買ってたんでしょう、たくさん。
小松、南さん、ダウングレードの作業を再開したいと思うのでこの辺で失礼します。
あ、お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。はい、お疲れ様でした。
To help them.
これ復讐しに行ってんでしょうね、ケロックはね。要するに、ね、娘さんと奥さんは死んだってことで殺されたんでしょうね。で、どんどんアウトローになったと。
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
殺しの依頼をしてますね。
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
お、この時はもうスキンヘッドになってるんですよ。ジェイソン・ステイサムになってる。ジェイソン・ステイサムになってるね。
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748, initiate.
ブオルデモートさん、髪が彼に追いつけなかったんでしょうね。
まあそうですね。こんだけ腕が立つのにね。
We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
しかし私の前では無力だったな。って感じ。
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find him.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
リボルバーってとこが結構2ですよね。プロっぽいですよね。
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
ロールでも落とさん、ロマン。
ロマン、そうですね。まあリボルバーってね、故障が少ないんでですね、かなりいいんですよね。水に濡れても動きますからね。だからサブウェポンで持ってる人がいますよね。メインはセミオートのハンドガンで、サブはリボルバー持ってるっていうかね、そういうパターンもありますよね。
So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
このショーンはあれだな、偽物だな。
X688.
本物かな。
To relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
なんかすげえ悲しいなこれ。
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. What kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist, Kellogg, was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Hey.
Do something? Hey, you, got a sec?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these flashes, memories of places I've never been, things I've never seen, memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am, that I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
What kind of memories?
Everything. Old cases, old loves. I found myself running background on cases only to realize everyone involved's been dead for 200 years. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Quit pitying yourself. This is the life you've got. But you get to decide what to do with it.
You got a good point. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks.
Heads up.
You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath the sub-shop he used as a headquarters.
Sun will set shortly.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
Well, Nick, you can't be saying what I think you're saying.
Oh, I'm saying it all right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter, safe and sound, ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical
ロールでも落とさん、狂ってますな。
Plus Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he
です
recorded
ね。
10 holotapes.
まあ生きながらえるために自分でグールになったってやつですね。
Each one, he hit a single number. We find
そういう
all
考
those
えでも
numbers, we get
のやつもいるんでしょうね。
we get all the numbers of the code.
ドラマ版のホールアウト見てた時にグール化する人がいるんですけど、なんで怪我もね一瞬で治るんですよ。治ってなんかそういう描写があったんですけど、その代わりまあ代償っていうのはでかいですけどね、グールになる代償っていうのは。 定期的に血清を打たないとダメなってみたいです。ドラマ版ではそうなってましたね。だからグールの仲間がいるんですけど、その人は苦しんでましたもんね、血清が切れたら。グールになるのかで、なったらだったら大変だそうですね、そういうの考えると。
For you.
ブオルデモートさん、ドラマ版楽しみすぎてまだ見てないっすね。ダブルそろそろ見ようかな。
ああ、そうなんですね。あら、ごめんなさいね。なんかちょっとネタバレにちょっとなりかけとったけど申し訳ないですね。すいません。これ以上ちょっと話すのはちょっと控えましょうかね。でもね、ネタバレしない程度に話しますけどね、よくできてますよ、本当に。原作知らない人でも、ホールアウトとかやったことない人でも、すごい分かりやすいですね。よくできてますね。で、ホールアウトのファンにも、なんかこう、ファンの人にもこう納得できるような作りでよくできてますね。はい。大体実写化すると大体失敗するのって結構多いじゃないですか。
いや、全然大丈夫ですよ。
ごめんなさいね。ネタバレしないように喋りますけど。で、大体実写化すると、大体失敗するじゃないですか。大体まあ、うまくいってるのもありますけど、大抵こう失敗しますよね。でもね、バッチリでした。ドラマ版のホールアウトは。なので、シーズン2を今度まあ、多分今撮影中だと思うので、それがどうかです。まあ楽しみですね。ここにコズワスがいますね。これコズワスです。めちゃめちゃいかついですよ。刀を持ったコズワス。顔怖っ。怖いなあ、コズワス。怒らしたら怖い質だ。ちょっとソロ君乗いてくれんかいな。ちょっと私それ使いたいんだよね。
ブオルデモートさん、俺の知ってるコズワースじゃない。わら。
もう化けてますね。完璧別物ですね。
Strong protect you. Humans say, got your back. You great fighter. Strong follow you always.
ストロングがなんかすごい鼻息荒いですね。ふんふんふんふん言いながら喋ってるけど。
Strong protect you. Humans say, got your back. Strong wish you were super mutant, not human. Like brother to Strong. Strong getting hungry. Want someone to eat.
よし、今度はこれにしよう。
Strong hope we find milk of human kindness soon.
マネキンばっかりだな。
World is bigger than Strong knew.
新 8IQ3、うるさいやつだ、わら。
あれでしょ、なんでストロングでしょ。ね、もうよう喋りますよ。もう喋るの大好きです。意外とおしゃべりですもんね。意外とこうペチャクチャペチャクチャ喋ってくれますね。まあ面白いですけどね。賑やかすぎていいんですけど。
新 8IQ3、お腹が空いたとか言って人間を見つめたりするそうですね。
そうですそうです。誰か食べられるやついないかとか言いますよ。普通に言います、それ。で本当なのか冗談なのかよくわかんないですけど、多分本気でしょうね。彼の場合は本気ですよ。はい。でも意外とでもそう言いつつも結構人間のことを尊敬、まあ強い人間ですけどね、自分より強い人間とかはすごい尊敬してるので、主人公に関してはなんかすごいあれみたいです。好きみたいです。そういう話です。はい。
立ち悪くて草。
ですよね。普通になんか食おうとしますもんね。まあ怖い人です。怖い人っちゃ怖いミュータントですよ。でもですね。まあバニラではないですけど、グラソックっていうね、私コンパニオン持って入れてるんですが、スーパーミュータントの。それはね、すごくね、頭いいですね。ものすごく知的っていうかね、ものすごくなんかいろいろ頭いいなっていう感じのスーパーミュータントですね。よし、これでいくか。なのでスーパーミュータントってもともと頭いいんですよ。頭いいっていうか、結構ね、知能も高いはず。脳筋に見えるけど。意外と個体差があるのかもしれないですね。でもほんとスーパーミュータントはほんと面白いですよね。3やってた時も何回も笑いましたもんね。会話するじゃないですか。盗み聞きしてると意外と面白いこと言ってますもんね。え、何とか言って。物音が聞こえたら、え、何って。誰かいるのかって。誰かいるのって。おもろいですもんね。よし、じゃあ行くか。銃変えようかな。たくさん武器をですね、こう置いてるんですけどね。至るとこにこう武器をルガー置いていくかな。
新 8IQ3、お自身だ。
置いていこう。何にしようかな。銃をね、一応持っていきたいんですよね。何にするかな。拳銃、ハンドガンいいんですよね。ハンドガン持ってきたいんですけどね。これにするか。よし、これにしよう。これをちょっと改造するか。
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to her. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
8IQ3、ズシーンって響きました。地震かな。
あ、そうですか。あ、そっちで地震ですかね。なんか事故か。それが事故でそんな大きい音するかな。するっちゃする時もあるけど。大きい音はびっくりしますよね。私大きい音ね苦手なんですよ。急になるのは苦手ですね。よし、これでいこう。ホロテープ全部見つけないといけないですもんね、これ。ここ取ってたかな。
Something to settle your nerves. Something to settle your nerves, let you chill. Yeah, I got something. Something for everyone.
Sun will set shortly.
Great. More dumb robots.
Time to
Like a walking.
Chill out, asshole.
Outpost captured. Intel file obtained.
Perfect.
Intel file obtained. Intel file obtained. Heavy mist anticipated.
You're off to the scrap heap.
Hello. What are you?
Sun will rise momentarily.
Here.
Intel file obtained. Intel file obtained.
Hostile target identified.
Someone there.
新 8i93 プロの技。
なんかですね、いいっすね、このショットガンね。拾ったんですけど、あれが機能、でもあれが機能してないですね。その撃った分だけリロードするってやつを入れてるんですけどね、それがちょっと機能してないかなと思うんですよね。まあなんかあれでしょうけどね。ショットガンはまだ撃ったことないですね。実際にはまだ撃ったことないんですよね。とりあえず実銃はあれだけですね。ハンドガンだけですね、撃ったことあるのは。ショットガン落ちたいですけどね。どこでバンバンやってんの？向こうかな？前の方かな？ドミネーター？うわ、クラッシュいいとこなのにうえ暴れすぎましたかね
ブオルデモートさん、あら。
クラッシュしました。ああ、もう残念。
新 8i93 あらら。
あるんですよね。今日ね、今日3回目ですね、これで。まあいいですけどね。オートセーブもちゃんとなってますからね。はっは。だから大丈夫です。まあね、CTD は結構つきもんなんでですね。頑張ります。 バラバラ。
Time to die.
Hey.
I'm all ear. So, you got something for me? Maybe a pocket full of tapes belonging to an old ghoul?
Finally got them all. Here.
No fooling. Wow. That's some real solid detective work. They're older than dirt, but they've got Eddie's paw prints all over them. These are the real deal. And they've still got the code pieces in them. Let me run them through the old processor. Got it. 19553728406. That old thug's holed up in Andrews Station. Now, let's go bring down Eddie Winter.
でニックは勝手に走り去っていきますもんね。猛ダッシュしていきますね。このニックがこうやって目的地に向かって猛ダッシュしていく姿を見るとね、3のね、父ちゃんを思い出しますね。父ちゃんもね、再会した時、あとはもうテンション爆上がりでからリベットシーンまでダッシュで行きますもんね。あんな端から父ジェームスを思い出しましたね。で最初銃持ってるんですけどね、弾がなくなったら素手でいきなり戦いますからね。すげえな父ちゃんとかで。なんだ？
ソウルでもおとさん、父ちゃんは絶対やってますよ、ダブル絶対。笑。
あ、全然そうですね。多分絶対やってっすよね、あれ。ダッシュめっちゃ速いですもんね、しかも足が。追いつけないですもん。父ちゃん速かった、本当に。まさに本当ジェットやってるかもしれないですね。
新 8i93 面白いんですか？ 3 は
?3 は面白いですよ。はい。おすすめしたいですね。ただもう10年以上経つので、4に慣れてるとちょっとゲームシステムとか古いかなって、グラフィックとかちょっと古く感じるんですけど、でもね3はねもう
ソウルでもおとさん、アギも狂ってますな。
そうですね、3はもう紛れもないね名作ですね。はい。ポストアポカリプス系のゲームでは最高傑作ですね。はい。まあいろいろありますけどね。
You're not fooling me. Get lost.
めっちゃすげえな。3はね、3は本当おすすめしたいですけど、ちょっとめんどくさいかなっていう、めんどくさいっていうか、古いのでいろいろちょっとね、モッドとか入れるときもちょっと大変かもしれないんで。
Defenses deactivated.
でもモッドなくても面白いかなと思うんですよね。はい。ただかなり雰囲気が暗いので、人によっちゃねちょっとプレイできないっていう人もいますね。かなり陰鬱な世界なんで。 4はねまだ救いがあるんですよね。4はまだ救いがあります。明るいですしね、なんとなくね。綺麗な水も簡単に手に入るけど、3はそうはいかないですもんね。でね、もうレーダーとかも狂ってますもんね、3はね。いろんなセリフがレーダーも言うんですけどね。
8i93 ふむふむ。
レーダーのセリフがね、もうぶっ飛んでますよ。新鮮な肉だーって、肉だぜってどういう意味かっていうと、
ボールデモートさんは異物さが良いと思います。
そうですね。で、もう新鮮な肉だぜって言って襲いかかってくるんですけど、何かっていうと、お前を殺して食うっていうことなんですよね。で、ちょっとまあネタバレっていうか、ちょっと少し話しますと、まあ3も4と同じようにパークがあるんですよね。レベルアップしてパークを取るんですけど、レギュレーターだったかな、レギュレーターなんだったかな、ローブリンガーっていうパークがあるんですけど、それを取るとですね、まあ3ってカルマシステムがあって、善人悪人っていう、まあ、カルマがあってですね、まあ、それによってまたちょっと変わってくるんですけど、でローブリンガーは善人パークかな取ったら、いわゆるなんていうかな、レギュレーターって言って、自警団みたいなやつが連中がいるんですよ。要するに悪人をこう狩り続けるやつがいるんですけど、そいつらの仲間になれるんですけど、で悪人に証拠持ってこいっつって、レーダーとか倒すとですね、悪人の指だったかな、もう日本版では規制があるので、悪人の証拠ってなってますけど、海外版だと、要するに海外版日本語とかにするとですね、もうそのまんま悪人の指なんですよね。で指を持ってこいって言って、指持ってきたらお金もキャップもくれるんですけど、指がなぜ指なのかって言ったら、レーダーとかですね、外にずっといて放射能にさらされてるので、要するに変異してる、変異っていうか、体の一部がちょっとね、奇形の人がいるんですよ。で指が6本のやつとかいるんですよね。なので指を切って持ってくるという感じなんですよね。かなりね、結構割とね、これ肉やったか、ごめん間違って肉食っちゃったわ。
ボールデモートさん、悪人は指、善人は耳だったかな。
そうですね、耳ですね。善人は耳です。間違って肉食っちゃった。めちゃくちゃショットガンの音が弾の音が散弾だったら申し訳ない。敵かと思って撃っちゃった。申し訳ないですよ。そうですね、善人は耳ですね。善人の紹介は耳になってます。でそれを持ってこいってですね。でですね、悪人の場合ですね、あれ何だったかな、あれは悪人パックであれ何だったかな、あるんですよね。ドッグミートがいるところにね、事務所があるんですけど、入れないんですよ。パーク取らないと、その事務所の中には。で悪人パークもあってね、そしたらその善人の証拠持ってこいって耳をねちぎるんですよね。
I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
Oh boy, yo. If I had a sawbuck for every time somebody said that's me. But I ain't dead yet, am I? Just how the fuck did you get... No way. Not after all this time. Don't tell me you actually cracked my code. In the holotapes? Well, hey. It's only been, what? 200 years? Well, look. I'm not sure what you thought you'd find. Gold, jewels, the secrets of the universe. But you get me. One guy. A ghoul, I guess you'd call me. Just living, surviving, and what I got, you can't have. That code? It was a joke. I just wanted to prove how dumb...
このエリー・ウィンターも結構ね、悲しい過去があるんですよね。ホロテープ聞いたらわかるんですけど、エリーの。
Yeah? And what's that? And who are you, huh? You look kind of familiar. But what are you, some kind of robot? Is that what it's like out there now? A world of robot overlords? I knew it.
The name's Valentine. Nick Valentine. Remember me?
Valentine? The
お疲れさん。
Done here. There's one more thing I've got to do. I wouldn't mind the company if you wanted to tag along.
ボールデモートさん、調べました。コントラクト、切ってあっていうらしいですが、忘れてた。
そう、コントラクトキラーです。そう、そのパーク取ると、悪人のね、プレイするとき取るでいいんですよね。ただ、善人の耳持ってこいってなんですよ。で、あそこの事務所がですね、ジャンクヤードって毒味とかいるとこあるんですけど、そこにね、あるんですよ。でも、普通じゃ入れないですよね。私はあんまりコントラクトキラー取ったことなかったんで、もう長いこと入ってなかったんですけど、一回でもっていうかローブリンガーもコントラクトキラーも2つとも取って入ったんですけど、あ、こんなんなってんだなっていうのが。おっと。ショットガンでぶち抜こう。
ボールデモートさん、全人狩るのはよくやりました。ダブル。
あー、で、カルマが悪になるとあれが来るんですよね。レギュレーターが襲ってくるんですよね。で、カルマが善だとタロン社が襲ってきますもんね。頭ねじ切っておもちゃにしてやるぜっつって襲ってきますね。でタロン社の本部に行くとタロン社のそのリーダーみたいな人でジャブスコっているんですけど、それ誤訳なのか知らないですけど、思考のオーバーロードジャブスコって名前なんですよね。もうそれが面白くてなんだよこれって思って、多分ジャブスコ司令官とかだそういうやつだと思うんですよね。思考のオーバーロードジャブスコってなって面白すぎますよね。本当誤訳がすごすぎますもん、ホールアウトは。
Nick's fiance. Now Eddie's as dead as Jenny and Nick. And I'm at a loss. All I know is that without you, Eddie'd still be at large.
I'm glad I could help. It seems like it meant a lot to you.
You don't know the half of it. Winter was it.The only reminder left of the original Nick Valentine.
ボールデモートさん、あれに関しては名語訳ですよ。
そうですね。面白すぎますよね。思考のオーバーロードジャブスコ。で、4も結構ね、あれなんですよね。あ、出て。邪魔でした来たな。あ、せっかく話してたのに。ひどいね。せっかく話してたのに。あ、また来た。
バイ。
ちょっとこのバラバラ。
Does it really matter? Winter, Jenny, Valentine, they're gone. We're here. We get to make the world what we want.
Right. It just took me until now to realize it. 'Cause I was Nick Valentine. I had his memories.
4も結構誤訳ありますもんね。もうガンナー系の誤訳が面白いですね。俺たちはかっこいいとか、ロックンロールでそのままやないかいって感じですね。ちょっとね、お前このクソグールが、お前邪魔なんだよお前。ひでえなこれ。危ない危ない危ない危ない。お、今度は狼か。
Is that all you got, kid?
何がなんだか。なんだ？ちょっとまた繰り返しやる。
Taking down Winter was a big deal.
I don't know. Winter was it.
何の遊びなんですかねこれ。
Does it really?
Right. Because I was Nick Valentine. I had his memories, his fears, all that poor bastard's hope. I remember getting the call to head to some lab in Cambridge to get that neurotrans whatever. And the next thing I know, I'm in a trash heap. My family, my home, my entire life gone. Then I discover all those things that they weren't even mine. Everything I ever was belonged to Nick. I hope with Winter gone, the last hint of that old world snuffed out, I could finally be free. Being out here with you, what I finally realized after all this time was that taking down Winter wasn't about Nick or Jenny, or even you or me. It was about justice, about doing what's right. And that act of goodness, that's ours. All the good we've done, that's ours, and ours alone. And even if that's the only thing in this world that I can ever claim as mine, not Nick's, not the Institute's, but mine, then I can die happy. And none of it would have ever happened if it weren't for you. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to thank you for that.
You don't have to, Nick. We're friends. This is what friends do.
You can't stop being noble now, can you? Well, come on then. We're not helping anyone standing around here.
よし、これでニックと親密だ。
That is if you're still interested in traveling together. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted some time on your own after all this.
Of course. Let's do it.
Glad to hear it. Come on, let's get out of here.
よし、行こう。ちょっとあそこの小賢しい敵をやっつける方が。フラッシュバーンうっとうしいね。あーうっとうしい、ほんとマジで。
Miss me?
あ、久しぶりに出た。
That was him. Right here. Where'd he go?
はい、じゃあですね、今回はここまでにしたいと思います。長時間にわたりご付き合いいただきありがとうございました。皆さんお疲れ様でした。また配信動画等でお会いしましょう。失礼します。ごちそうさまでした。皆さんありがとうございました。失礼します。